Thanks for tuning in to Studio Unboxing, brought to you by Dare to Be Different Studio. The studio just got its very first QNAP TVS-951X, which I can't wait to unbox because this little storage device is supposed to be pretty badass. It has an intuitive file management system, it has built-in multimedia capability, and it allows remote access to all your data without any complex VPN setup, to say the least. Don't go anywhere because you don't want to miss this one as I get ready to unbox the TVS-951X, review its features, setup, demonstrate, briefly talk about whom this product is perfect for, and discuss some pros and cons of owning this product. See you in a bit.
You're listening to a Dare to Be Different Studio beat. You're listening to a Dare to Be Different Studio beat. You're listening to a Dare to Be Different Studio beat. Purchase your track today. Dare to Be Different.
All right, guys, so what do we have here? The QNAP comes with its own power source. We have a 120 power cord here, right? Then it comes with a bag of goodies. And in the bag of goodies, we have two Cat 6 cables here. And we got some screws. It looks like these screws are actually for installing 2.5 hard drives and 3.5 hard drives. So we have that here. We also have a quick install guide, and we have a documentation, which is a limited warranty. And the leader of today's show, the QNAP TVS-951X. All right, so let me open this up and we can see what we have. Let's quickly review its features before I jump into the hard drive install. The TVS-951X enclosure supports 9 hard drives. On the front, it has 5 bays for 3.5 hard drives, but you can also use these trays for 2.5 hard drives, as long as you're using the screws that are included in the bag. It has 4 dedicated 2.5 hard drive bays at the bottom, so if you have SAS, SATA, or SSD drives, those will fit right here perfectly. It has a dedicated power button, and interestingly enough, a copy button for transferring data from an external USB device directly onto the NAS. There's also an LED status indicator and an infrared receiver, which comes in handy if you choose to buy the remote control that is sold separately. So there are 3 more USB Type-A ports on the back of the unit. These are Gen 1 3.0 USB ports that offer 5 GB transfer speeds. There's also an HDMI port, which comes in handy when you want to stream your video content directly from your NAS. There's an RJ45 10 GB Ethernet port, which comes in super handy when you want to transfer large files and you want to do that at lightning speed. This is what's going to do it for you, this RJ45 10 GB Ethernet port. Below that, there is an RJ45 Ethernet port. This is a standard port. There's also a security slot. It has a built-in speaker, a 14-centimeter-inch smart fan, followed by a 3.5mm audio output, and a hairpin reset button if you need to reset the NAS for whatever reason. Like I stated before, this is an enclosure, so for it to work, you gotta give it some hard drives, and we chose to go with the Seagate Iron Wolf 10 terabyte hard drives because these are high-end enterprise hard drives. We also chose to go with a Crucial MX500 2.5 SSD because the reviews online were pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna go set this up in the studio, guys, and get the software running on the computer and finish the install. Be right back. Okay, so the QNAP for the studio is up and running, and the first thing that I want to draw your attention to is the time it took for the system to initialize. Depending on the number of hard drives installed, the QNAP will take a while to be fully operational. I installed 3 10 terabyte hard drives and 1 500 GB SSD, and it took a minute for the system to format my hard drives. Therefore, remember that the size of the hard drives will impact how long the system takes to be fully functional. Once the drives are ready, the QNAP interface will look similar to the user interface you see on my screen. After configuring the volumes for the QNAP, you can create folders to store your files and media, set permission security protocols, install applications to help you manage your data and media, and more. Uploading and downloading your files to the QNAP is really simple. You can drag and drop your files and media from the computer to the QNAP. In this case, a progress window will display the uploaded status of your uploaded files. It will also show you the files that are in queue as well. If your files are on an external hard drive, you can use the USB port and the copy button on the front to start a direct copy. Another way to upload and access your files is by setting up a secure local network pointing to your QNAP files. Like Macintosh and PC backup options, you can generate a snapshot of your storage array. The snapshot feature allows you to revert to a previous date. I find this feature incredibly useful if you've unintentionally deleted a file and need to recover it later. The TVS-951X is excellent for small office setups where you want to grant employees full access or restricted access to files. You can even allocate the space each user will have. Also through the interface, you can grant permissions to the Plex streaming app and watch your video content through their platform. You will, however, need a Fire Stick, Roku, Smart TV, or mobile device to download the Plex app, but once you do, you're good to go. Lastly, you can find many apps in the QNAP App Store that will broaden your QNAP experience. If you are familiar with downloading and using apps on a mobile device, the concept on the QNAP is the same. There are, however, apps on the system that do, in my opinion, require a bit of research before using. On the pro side, the memory on this can be increased to a whopping 32 gigabytes. It features a 10 gigabyte Ethernet port that supports various transfer speeds. With the Plex Media Server installed, you can watch your media from your mobile device, smart TV, or a compatible streaming device. It has an integrated GPU, which is excellent for real-time transcoding. The TVS-951X gives you full remote control access, so if you're considering discontinuing monthly bills to Apple Cloud or any other cloud service you're paying for, a NAS storage like the TVS-951X is the way to go. Now let's talk about the cons. It has a 64-bit 7th gen Kaby Lake Celeron 3865U dual-core 1.8 GHz processor, which falls short in benchmark comparison. The recommended 3.5 and 2.5 enterprise hard drives are not cheap, so be prepared to invest if you want to configure a system with ample storage space. Setting up array configuration requires a minimum of 3 disks. All disks should have an equal or higher storage, and it's important to note that one of the installed disks functions solely as a parity drive. We initially installed 3 10-terabyte drives, and after configuring this as a RAID 5, we only had 20 terabytes of usable storage space, not 30. This device requires extensive research before purchasing because of its huge learning curve. A complete understanding of the RAID methodology is crucial before selecting an enclosure like the TVS-951X. Reaching 10 gigabyte transfer speeds relies on having a compatible 10 gigabyte port on your computer and a Cat6 or Cat7 cable that is not included with this storage enclosure. Lastly, there are instances where the NAS fails to communicate with Plex once updates are installed. The only solution I found is to uninstall the Plex app from the TVS-951X and then reinstall the app. In my opinion, the QNAP TVS-951X greatly suits individuals who are videographers, video editors, producers, photographers. I mean, look, if you deal with media on a regular basis, and I mean large media files on a regular basis, you definitely want to give this one some serious thought. Here at Dare to Be Different Studio, we have tons of external hard drives lying around, and this pretty much makes those hard drives obsolete because now we can place all our media files on one device, and this helps our workflow tremendously. Well, that's it, folks. The NAS TVS-951X unboxed here at Dare to Be Different Studio. I hope this video came in handy for anyone considering this NAS. As always, if you like our unboxing stories and you want to see more, please click the subscribe link below. Follow us on social media, and don't forget to check out our latest beats on d2bdstudiobeats.com. Until next time, be good, be brave, be kind, and don't forget to shine.